Hello everyone, welcome back. We are on episode 149 of our Oxygen Not Included All Achievement Run. Right now, we are working on a few different things. We are working on our chlorine area to get balm lily growing because we do need that seed mutated in order to get our achievement. This is for the GMO A-OK achievement. We've gotten most of the other ones, but we are continually working on getting these plants mutated. So we still need to get gas grass, we still need dashas, water weeds, balm lilies, and nosh sprouts. So right now we have both the dasha seeds and the nosh sprouts kind of figured out. We have balm lily figured out. We're just in the middle of getting those kind of growing in the right way. We have water weeds on the other asteroid that we are currently getting ready to send more stuff to. And let's see, what else are we doing? We are going to need another, I think we're going to need another robot here so we can get kind of an area situated for the duplicants. So we might have our rocket platform over here, and then we will kind of have this area situated for the starting of the survival for our duplicants. There is water on this asteroid, I'm pretty sure. Let's just take a look. We have a saltwater geyser, an aluminum volcano, a copper volcano, and you know, these are kind of the real reasons that we want to tame this area, because of the gold volcano and the copper volcano and the aluminum volcano. So we want to tame those. Hydrogen vent is good, but it's probably going to be similar to the other one that we have here, right? It literally says the same thing, so it's going to be pretty hot. We'll just have to kind of deal with that as we get to it. But the main thing is we want to be able to provide oxygen here, and I want to have that set up with the rover before we send a duplicate over here, right? So that's kind of where we're at with those. If we look over at this asteroid with the gassy moos, we do have some gas. We had gas grass growing over here, but we kind of removed that. And it should be growing here and here, right? So we will need to send our duplicate that can deal with growing, and I believe that would be Quinn. Let's look at our skills here. If we look over crop tending, we have Ada, Quinn, Dom, and Ellie, all of them. So if we look at Ada, right? Ada has 9 agriculture, Dom has 7, Quinn has like 18 or 17 or something crazy. That's right, that's all we have with him. And then the last one that we have is Ellie, which is, she's on the second asteroid. So she only has 5 agriculture. So we're trying to get to this next improved farming for her. And that's just kind of how we are tackling the GMO A-OK challenge or achievement at this present time. So if it's below 50, that's what we're going to do. We're going to leave this on and then allow a lot of these to get a little bit warmer, since we need, what's the chlorine behind it? It's 38.3. So we need these to be 35 at least. So I would should probably change this to about 41 instead. We don't want it to get too hot, right? I mean, 85 degrees, so we could literally just leave it at 50 and be fine. So that's just how we're tackling that. We also need to keep sending out these rockets so we can provide the rover. We also have no contents in here yet. I'm thinking that we want to keep providing specific things. Not oxalate. We don't want, I mean, we have some oxalate that there already. Let's see, algae. Yeah, algae would probably be a good idea. Some copper and iron, probably a good idea, but we're gonna leave those alone for the moment, at least. Probably some metal ore. We've run out of that a little bit, but we want to have just a little bit available for the duplicants when they land on that asteroid. So let's look around a little bit and see. Oh, it got so cold that it's damaged the pipes because of how cold it got. It would probably be a good idea to change this, but I'm okay with that and leaving it alone for a little while. So, let's see, where are we looking? We are looking here. Gold, diamond, lead, iron ore. We don't need that much iron ore or that much plastic. So what I might do is change the location of the exosuit forge. Let's deconstruct this. I'm going to put a Autosweeper here, and then that's not going to be able to reach, is it? No, it's not. Okay, so then what we do is deconstruct this one, right? And then let's put that at the higher priority. What I want to do is have a storage next to this that we can just have, say, 100 kilograms or something, some small amount of the resource that we want, and we can just choose what's out of here instead of having to click on it like this and select it, right? So we know that it's going to need to be able to reach a sort of storage for this. So let's do shipping, we'll do Autosweeper right here so it can reach. We'll need the power. Let's go up. And then we'll put in the exosuit forge. I mean, we could literally put that here and it'll be fine. Okay, the exosuit forge is done. Let's put we could put a smart bin, but we don't really need that. Let's put a regular storage bin here, and then we can really choose what we want to go in there so we can have it delivered up into the cargo module up here, right? Okay, that looks good. How much do we have? Only 500 rad bolts. Okay, that's full right here. So if we wanted to send stuff to the other asteroid, we could, but we're not doing that right now. Okay, what else are we trying to do? Trying to pick up all of these random materials that are lying around. We don't need it sitting kind of the way that it is. Let's take a look at our other asteroid as well. We have plenty of water right now. Space heater is overheated. Yeah, that was pretty quick. Let's turn it off for now. We definitely don't need it to be that hot. These are not warm enough yet. What's our temperature? 34.9. So they're pretty close, right? So if we just leave this here, they'll probably get to the temperature that we're looking for. Because all of this is kind of exchanging with the area nearby. We could just go like this. And then we will get rid of all this piping. There we go. Gives them something to do anyways, right? So this is 46. Okay, so then let's put a couple of temp shift plates made out of cobalt ore. I'm just gonna put it here and here. And then that's just gonna, no, that's gonna bother me. Let's go with, we'll just leave the one here. This one's growing, so I'm not too worried about it. All right. Let's go back to this other asteroid and take a peek. So yeah, we have a lot of water here, and I think that's only because we aren't using a ton of it. So since we have, what is it, 67.5 times 3, 1, 2, 3. That's, I mean, it's not, they're not continually running either. It's because we have the petroleum generators. That's a 1.5 kilograms because we have 2 of them, right? And then how much does these consume? These consume 1,000. So between these, it's pretty close, and that's why we are filling up this to the brim with water, right? If we look at our water asteroid, we did have some issues with the tiles that we had taken care of here. We got rid of a bunch of them because there was too much pressure, and it just was not going to work. So we are going to need more metal if we want to do, say, the airflow tiles. Ellie has no food. Well, you can go eat. There's plenty of food. Compost. Building entombment. Oh, that's fine. We don't need another pipsqueak right now. Anyways, what I was saying is... let's see. What was I talking about here? Oh, yes. So we have plenty of water over here because of the amount that we are making compared to the amount that's being consumed. These are not running 99.9% of the time, so we aren't consuming that much as it goes through the sieve and then back over here. How's the temperature? Yeah, the temperature here is a lot colder since we are keeping it pretty cold, but we'll probably end up changing that soon. These nosh beans, or the nosh sprouts, are done soon. So then we are going to need all of these. Do we have someone here that can cook? Let's look at our skills. No. Okay, we do. Make and cook. Okay. Let's put the grilling 2 on, and then let's look at, make sure that the priorities are set. May, where are you, May? You're down here. Okay. May can cook. We're gonna put that on the higher priority than everything else. We do need to kind of set this up properly anyways. We'll throw this here. And then we need, yeah, we do need more of these. Let's go straight over to our food. And then power. This is gonna be temporary, so we don't need to worry about it being there all the time. Let's open this up, and then let's close that. Why is this? I don't understand where this came from. We lost our Great Hall, or not Great Hall, our regular hall. It's 72 tiles, so it's way too big. We need to make sure we keep everybody happy. Oh, look at that. Massage clinic, looking great. Let me do some bluff briar. There we go. That's probably not helping with the situation, so. Anyways, let's keep going. What do we have here? We're trapped? Why are we trapped? Should be fine. Okay, it's a mess hall. Alright, so what I'm thinking of doing is changing the way that we have this set up. And there's 2 reasons for this. The first reason is obviously this is too cold for the duplicants, right? Way too cold for them. They don't need it to be 7 degrees. They need it to be hotter than that, right? So what I'm thinking of doing is creating, this is out of granite. Let's go down and down, and then over like this. Maybe we don't go down. We'll just go over like so. Okay, we're gonna keep the ethanol loop only going to cool off the areas out here, because we don't want all that to be super duper hot. So we have some radiant pipe. We're gonna go 1, 2. That's it. Okay, then we do insulated again. Then we go down and over here. And then instead of it going back up to the other direction, what we're going to do is we're going to make it go up and over and back like that. Yeah. So only one of these is probably going to be ending up. One of these steam turbines is only going to go up and around. We're going to use polluted water on these two to keep the base cold, and then we are going to use the ethanol to keep all of this stuff out here cold. Because number one, as it's already been mentioned prior to this, ethanol is by no means efficient because you waste a lot of heat. You waste a lot of heat and you waste a lot of power doing keeping everything cold this way. So we are going to fix that completely. This is going to be interesting. We need to do that. And then have our ladders go up. And then what we need to do is not let them go this way. Okay, so the reason we are doing this is because this base is way too cold, right? And this place doesn't have enough power to continually run these to keep this ethanol loop running. So we're going to change two of these again to polluted water instead of the ethanol, and we'll change this loop up a little bit, and then we will have a secondary loop that also cools off the entire base. So we need one of these here because this is going to be, we're going to go over, down, up and around, and then down this way. That's going to be more efficient, and then we'll have another line that goes past that, and then that's going to go the way we want it to, which is through this loop, and then we're going to go back through this and over and down and around. So yeah, we're going to change this up, let them build that, and then we'll adjust the settings on everything in a little while. Okay, we do have another option here. Let's do Steve. Steve, you're gonna get assigned to the brain machine. I know it's the neural vacillator. Unfortunately, it does provide a little bit of a tongue twister. I'm sure I'm not the only one that has some problems saying that, because that is a very interesting thing. Uh-oh. Ah! Oh my goodness. It's in use. It says it's complete. Complete the process. Complete. Steve's brain is still vibrating, but they've never felt better. Steve has acquired the regenerative trait. Health plus 20 per cycle. That is awesome. Okay, let's recharge it with the final one we've got, which is right here. Right, we have a bunch of data banks too, but we don't need those. I don't think there's any other reason to have those, actually. Let's take a look inside of our rocket here. Do we have food? Food, check. Power. No, power doesn't matter. Oxygen, check. Water, check. Okay, we're gonna put the crew in here. Crew. Hassan, let's get in here and then let's send you off on your way. The next question is, where are we going? Well, how many is this? That's 10. That's a little far. 10 out of 14. Range is only 14 tiles. 7 out of 14. Let's take a look. Where else could we go? We have an artifact there. You know what we should do? We should change the other, change the crew. Who's our other rocket man? Or rocket? Pilot. Pilot is Ashkan. Let's take a look at the skills. Who has the piloting skills? 9 people. Okay. Alright, let's just scroll over all these. What do we have? Rocketry. That would be... Piloting is the top one. 12. 19. Wow. Okay, alright. Rowan has 22. Yeah, we're just gonna put Rowan in here. I just want to be able to get wherever we need and back. So with Rowan, we've got 14 tiles. Do we not have... Oh, that would be helpful. This is why, because we don't have Oxalite in the oxidizer tank. I was wondering why. Alright, let's let them work what they need to do, work their magic. Okay, well... 68 radbolt per cycle. You know, if we had a better way to generate radiation, I would totally do that. But I don't think we have a better way right now. How's the temperature in here? Oh, this is getting colder. That's good. Okay, that should be a pretty quick fix, and then boom, we've got oxalite, right? Entombed. Okay, what do we got here? Yeah, a lot of these are breaking. At least these ones are not. We may just start here. Yeah, we may start there, depending on if we can get enough metal to go all the way down to the bottom. Because I think having the what is it? The airflow tiles would be the easiest, even though I think they're what, 100 metal each? Yeah, we don't have a lot of that right now. Food for thought. It might be easier just to make 3 tiles over. We'll have to decide in a little bit what we want to do. Okay, now that's still unreachable. How is this unreachable? This one is not. Oh wait. So this one is reachable with this right here. So this should be the same thing, I would think. Okay, let's leave that alone. How are we doing on the other asteroid? Okay, they are taking some time to create all that, but kind of expected, to be honest. There is a lot to get done. And then the last thing over here that I want to change is adding cooling to the actual liquid sulfur geysers so we aren't seeping into the next area. Which reminds me, let's look over here at the petroleum boiler. Let's take a look at the temperatures. Okay, so this is all 100 and something degrees. All this is really hot. Yeah. So in the long term, I don't know how feasible this will be, but we've had this for, I want to say, 400 cycles. And this hasn't changed too much in temperature. I think it was changing when we had oxygen or something in here. I don't remember. Maybe it was a sour gas. and then everything was a little bit was getting hotter and hotter because it was touching the different liquid. Then the liquid was adding a lot more heat to the gas, and then the gas was touching the insulated tiles. So I don't know if it's just from that or if that is an over time thing. I know over here, without a doubt, the diamond tile is providing heat to all of these right here. Yeah, I definitely know that that is a portion of what's going on over here, because this tile is 300 degrees, this one's 400 degrees. We may need to do some sort of intervention with all the tiles here. Maybe put the cooling loop from this into these tiles on the outside. I don't know. We'll have to play with that and see, because we have a volcano right here that we want to tame. And obviously, the location of that volcano is not the best. We probably could have done a petroleum boiler somewhere else, to be honest. But I digress. Anyways, let's go back over here and see how things are turning out. Not the way I wanted that happening. I didn't realize this was open to that point. This is not good. Oh boy. All right. Well, the good news is we caught it. Right? The good news is we caught it before it made its way over here. So let's go back to the other asteroid. Let's take a look at this here, right? I think the best thing that we can do right now is... this is gonna be rough. Let's do this. Let's take... Where is this going? This is going straight up and over to this. Okay. Yeah, that was a very big mistake on my part. But this is what happens when you're not careful and you make mistakes. So what we are going to do is we're going to go up and over here. And then we are going to put a liquid filter right there. Figure out whatever we want to do with the other stuff. Yeah, we'll filter out the crude, and then what we will do is put a liquid bridge, and then we will go back and then over here to this, and then let's cut this off right there. Okay. Yeah. So what this is gonna do is it's going to filter out the crude. Kind of a pain, but you know what? I did this to myself here, and we need to make all this done like right away. Actually, yeah. All right, let's move a little bit faster. Yeah. So unfortunately, we have a bunch of this being pumped in, which we don't want right now. So what we're gonna do is cut the pipe off. And we are going to make them kind of do what we want them to do, which is send the crude oil from here. Who made a mess? Oh my goodness. I forgot. Rowan, why would you do that? Here, we'll, let's just let him go out and figure this out first. Well, that's weird. I don't understand what is going on here. Okay, let's go focus on the issue that we created on our own. Yeah, that was unfortunate for my part. Definitely should not have opened that up without realizing a portion of this was not closed. I thought it was only open up here. Not sure why I decided to do that, but if we have them mop this up, it should be fine. It's only like that because of how warm it is. The 80 degrees, right? Yeah, we should probably cut that off temporarily. Okay. They're almost done with all this. It's not going to take them very long. And there's not a lot of ethanol in here, only 20 kilograms-ish, 19.5 kilograms. So all we have to do is this, actually. Don't even need this. Since we can still send crude oil from the other side, this is totally going to be fine. So now, all we do is put this back up and then send it on its merry way. Yeah, we need to figure out the ethanol and then we'll be fine. I don't think we've had any ethanol or any other form of liquid over here, but that's all right. So that'll get done, and then we can send stuff back over and through. Let's make sure there's no ethanol in this one. None, just crude. Boy, that sure is taking a really long time. Okay. So then let's see. Do we have a plumber here? No, we do. No, we do not. Okay. Here's where we can get a little tricky. We can go like this. Right? And then we can go like this. Right? Then we can go like this. Look at that. This is like magic. Look at that. That is great. Can't really do that over here, but what could we do? I know what we could do. Let me just put one here, and then it'll just send it through. Okay. We're sending crude oil in this direction. It backed up a little bit, but we just need to get rid of all this ethanol. Unfortunately, that was not smart. Yeah, but this is what happens, right? You make mistakes sometimes, and then you have to pay for the mistake, and then you just gotta make sure you don't do it next time. Unreachable food. Who can't eat? That's not very good. Harold? What do you mean you can't eat? You should be able to without any issues. Move. How about we do cancel? There we go. That would be why it was unreachable. Whoopsie. Yeah, we'll have to get some more Atmos suits over here. Oh boy. Well, it's not getting to 500 degrees, so you know, if it stays around 400, then it's not gonna close. See, it's a 408, so it's not gonna change. All this is probably gonna stay pretty consistent. We could just we could change this if we needed to keep it open so it doesn't transfer any more heat. But we would like this to be better, right? Okay, did that one get made? It did not. Man, big oopsie. Wow. Ethanol can be a pain. Let's go back over here and let's send some more suits. Atmo suit. And then over here, let's go back to this. Warn Atmo suit, allow manual use. Let's make sure that we have allow manual use. Perfect. Okay, let's mop up this wonderful pea water. And we have another blueprint. What do we got? Ooh, charcoal checkers. That's cool. I like those a lot. Okay, so now if we look at our destination, we should have 20 tiles. Yes, we do. Wonderful. 11. Yeah, that's not gonna good. That's not good. That's 9, 7, 10 tiles there and 10 tiles back. So let's go here, and then if we look at this, what is actually there? Is it uranium? Uranium ore, sulfur, rust, bleachstone, artifact. We are going specifically for the artifact, right? That just makes the most sense here. Okay. Okay. Let's go back to the rocket. Change, no, crew. Put the crew in there. Unpermitted food. What are you not capable of eating that is out there right now? What do we have in this fridge? It is grub fruit preserve. Okay. Are we not capable of eating grub fruit preserve? Pickled meal. Everybody should be able to eat grub fruit preserve. I don't see any issues here. See? Right there. Liquid pipe. Yeah. I got it. Okay. Are we getting this done? Kind of doesn't look like it. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is end up putting a kind of a liquid vent like we have over here. We'll send it over, send all this over there, and then kind of mop it up. It's probably the easiest thing to do, to be honest. Okay, we only have one suit right now, so that's kind of making this difficult. Let's undock this suit and then deliver one here. We'll deliver another one. They'll grab the extra suit that's sitting here. Hopefully they can get all this extra stuff done first. Alright, let's go back here. Did Rowan make his way up here? Let's look inside. View interior. Okay, we've got Rowan. Rowan, let's just go. We're gone. Waking up. How do you wake up to being launched in a rocket? That's how I would wake up. That's my face right there. Oh man. Alright. And then we have the other one. Do we have food? We do have food now. How's our water looking? Water's fine. Oxygen. We have a little bit of carbon dioxide. Nothing to really worry about in terms of not being able to breathe. So we could probably put another duplicate in here and send them out, but we didn't finish our whoa, that's a lead suit. Oh, okay. So we are getting igneous rock, got it. So what we want in the rocket, what we're gonna do first is just do 200 kilograms. Let's throw, what are we gonna throw in there? We want consumable ore. Maybe? You know, having coal would probably be really easy. We'll throw coal in here first. Okay. Coal drops out. Coal, sweep. No. No. Oh, no. We'll need to fix this. Maybe we just deconstruct this one for now, so that way we don't have that perpetual loop of it doing that. Coal first, 200, right? Coal, sweep. Okay, then we go up here. We have this set to sweep only, right? We're gonna do coal. Boom, coal. What else are we going to put in here? We want algae, I think. Algae. Yes, algae's in that list. So if we go all the way down here, I'm sure there is algae. Algae. 200 kilograms. Don't tell me there's no algae right here. Where's all the algae at? Do we not have any? Algae. We only have 18 tons. Where is it then? If it's not here, let me just chill in the most undecorated area of the entire place. Anyways, yeah, I'm pretty perplexed as to where that algae is, because it should be around here somewhere. Oh, there's some slime over here. If I was 18 tons of algae, I would be in the big pile right here somewhere. In my head, that's where it makes sense, but okay. All right, well, if there's, oh, there is algae in there. Okay, it just took a minute. Pause, sweep. Okay. What else do we need? You know, let's put 1 or 2 reed fiber in there. No, not research. Nope. I'm gonna try reed fiber. Okay, we have a couple right here, I think. Yep. Sweep. Okay. Now I wonder if a rover can make... What am I thinking of here? I wonder if they can make the rehydrator. Because we could send dehydrated food. Right? Actually, that might be a good idea. Let's, put 5 of them in here. We can do pepper bread. Pepper. There we go. And they take the pepper bread, and then they're just gonna make a bunch of dehydrated food. And then they'll rehydrate it, and then boom, pepper bread. Look at all these, they're growing. Fantastic. Alright, let's go back over here and see how this hot mess turned out. Okay, they're mopping this up. A little bit at a time. We don't need to do these. There we go. Now, ethanol. Sweep, please. Okay, don't think you need this one anymore. This one might be good. There we go. Sweep. Okay, I think this one's good now. There we go. We're gonna have to do this a little bit at a time. We're not gonna be able to do everything right away, but that's okay. Unpermitted food again. We have this for the second time. Who is unpermitted has unpermitted food? I mean, Harold. We have grub fruit preserve here. A lot of grub fruit preserve. Did we send a bunch of that? I think we did. Uh-oh. No wonder we lost 200,000 calories. Let's turn off the barbecue and grub fruit preserve. And then let's go consumables. Let's look at the other location. And then everybody should be able to eat grub fruit preserve. So there shouldn't be any issues with unpermitted food. That would be why. I thought I turned off these extra suits. Oh well. New printables. What do we got? Pipsqueak. Okay. It's fine. Everything is fine. There's no issues here. Ganache beans. Perfect. Good job, Ellie. So how much radiation are they getting exposed to? This one's getting a bunch. 381 per cycle. Okay. Same thing here. 200. Yeah, we have plenty of radiation here. How's the temperature? Okay, it's 1.1. They need 0 to -25. So this is kind of keeping everything at bay. It's overpressured in here, so this is not going to keep providing carbon dioxide. Same thing down here. This is all overpressured, so this is not going to off-gas anymore. We have a pipsqueak running around rampant, just fine. Okay. Do not need that, but we do need to sweep those. Okay. We do need to mop those right there. Because we want to get rid of that ethanol if we can. My goodness. At least a lot of it is finally going back into liquid form once again. Yeah, we have to wait for this to turn dormant before we can do anything. That's alright. That is quite alright. Building broke. Gas pipe and liquid pipe. Why did the gas pipe break? That's bizarre. It's not like it's too cold. I bet you it was sending ethanol, and the ethanol turned to liquid. It's got to be what happened. Let's change this to a higher priority. We want to be able to send as much of the natural gas as we possibly can. Don't want any of that to just go down. Okay. Have that fixed. Not terrible. Once this pipsqueak gets bigger, it should be able to plant the dashes here. Hopefully. Okay, how is it going over here? Looks pretty good over there, but let's look at our plants. They're growing pretty nicely. 54%, 40%. Let's look at the radiation over here. Same thing, it's pretty close to the other one. If we really wanted to add more radiation, we'd have to put another wheezewort here, or we'd have to throw some light bugs. Yeah, this is looking pretty nice, actually. Pleasantly surprised with how everything is going. Okay, we have plenty of igneous rock going through here. We're not really wasting too much, I don't think. I mean, cooling all of this down is giving us so much power that I can't really complain, even if I am losing stuff. What do we have in here? Polluted water, okay. And all that is at 2.5 degrees. All right, what else are we going to put in our rocket that we need to send over to the other place? We're definitely going to need probably, just take a look. Probably, we definitely need some more copper or iron. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to change the amount to 800 kilograms. We're going to do ore, iron ore. Okay, that's an easy one to go in and out. Leave that out here, and then boom, sweep it up, and that should go right into the other place that we need it to. Liquid pipe. Okay, so they fixed this. All right, they're starting to catch up with everything. Finally. Now, where did all of that ethanol go? Oh, it's a little bit right here. Yeah, you don't need to do those anymore. Sweep 9. And that could have been a lot worse. We could have actually sent that into we could have sent that down here into our wonderful petroleum boiler, and then that would have been terrible. But I think we're okay for right now. So let's have them fix up the rest of this, get this ethanol out of here. Yeah, they're doing a great job of catching up with everything. Yeah, hopefully that just gives them another extra amount. Yeah, look at all that ethanol. It's just getting turned into the little bottles. That's great. Yeah, this is... We need to send more. Let's change this to a higher priority, so we can start sending crude oil on both pipes again. There you go. Wonderful job, Harold. Wonderful job. Okay. Now we're getting all of the ethanol up over here. Fantastic. So I want everybody to understand that this is a reason why I have our videos the way that I do, because anytime you play this game, you always make mistakes, or you accidentally do something you shouldn't, and I'm no stranger to that feeling or that situation. And you know, I'm not gonna sit here and provide you a perfect gameplay, because it just, you can't do it. There's just no for me, I want to show realism, and I want to show, you know, the real problems that I come across as we move through this journey for all of the achievements, right? You don't have to save scum to get through this game, okay? If it has to be perfect every time, and you do end up reloading different saves, that's okay. That, you know, play however you want to play. But if you want to challenge yourself to get through problems that you create, and I want people to see that that is a feasible way to play the game. You know, it's like playing Baldur's Gate, right? When you play Baldur's Gate, or you play a game where your choices really matter, you can't really go back and change them every time, because you may not have the capability of making the better decision or a different decision, right? So in this game is what you make of it. So I'm not afraid to make mistakes, and I hope when you do that in this game, or any other game for that matter, you can learn to be better at it by making those mistakes, right? So anytime you make a mistake, in my mind, this is the last tangent on this. This isn't just in this game. This is a real life issue here. Anytime you make a mistake, it is positive, because then you learn from it. So we have that good mindset, it'll take you far. Anyways, enough that tangent. Let's get back to sweeping up this ethanol. Let's just keep going here. What else are we trying to do? Oh yeah, we're over here. Tangents just like make me forget things. All right, we're trying to fill up this here. We've got reed fiber ×4. We've got iron ore, coal. What else do we want to send on our merry way up here? We probably want to send food, right? Dehydrated pepper bread. That is what we want, right? We go over here, it'll be done soon. Oh my gosh, it even has it in here. Look at that. That's so cool. Our temperature here is pretty warm, actually. But I'm really okay with that, to be honest. It's only warm because we've changed the temperature here to let it through. If we drop this, we probably would be able to not be so warm over here. But I'm totally okay with this. Otherwise it'd all be super cold, and yeah, totally fine. Pinch of pepper nut. Yeah, it's because nobody's grabbing it. Alright. This stuff is still growing, which is good. What else did we want to bring? Is there anything else that we're missing that we should throw into our diamond, sucrose, iron, no, we'll have plenty of the other materials. Oh, look at that. We have enough rad bolts to make one of these. All right. So let's take a look. What else are we gonna need on here? So we need oxygen, we'll need power. We are gonna throw coal there. We could put a coal generator in here, and that would be fine. Thoughts? Probably, you know what? We're gonna do more ore than that. Let's add more ore to this section here. And then let's do copper. Why am I disabling that building? I did not say disable that building. Okay, is that... Why are we not sending it from here? Do we not have enough copper? Let's look at our ore status here. Ore. Okay. We have 33.5 tons. And for some reason... Maybe it's glitching out or something. I don't know. But that's fine. What we're gonna do is sweep. Go up here. Change this to ore. Copper ore is up already in here. Perfect. So if we wanted to get a little bit more precise, we could just... How many is this? This is 700. Not 700, 70. So that's 82. 82 times 2 is 164. So we need 16,400 metal if we wanted to do that. Yeah, that's a little too much for this. We're gonna do probably the 3 tiles of sandstone on either side. We're gonna need to send the rover in 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 on each side. It just makes sense to do that instead. Kind of a bummer, kind of not. We're gonna need to go like this. We'll do one side at a time. Yep, that's just how we're gonna have to do it, unfortunately. It's too much metal to bring over to the other side. I really don't want to have to do that. Okay. There we go. Sitting on a bunch of eggs. Actually, let's be on our rocket. Yeah, there we go. All right, that looks good. Let's check on our secondary one. Secondary asteroid. How are they doing? Looks like they're doing okay. Could be better. Too much liquid. Too much liquid. Too much liquid. Yeah, we'll have to do this again. That is totally okay. Alright. Whew. What a whirlwind, right? Alright, so that looks good. This is all oxygen now. Oh, polluted water. I wonder who had an accident. Harold. Alright, let's also put this at a higher priority as well. Let's get that done. What else is going on? We want coal here. Let's go back to our other. This is damaging because we don't have... Oh boy. Alright, let's go back over here and start sending... Okay, so what we need to do before we do anything... Okay, cut that off. And we go up. Okay, now cut this here, cut this here. Then we go here. Okay. Okay, same thing. Cut this off. Okay. No, no. You go here. Oops. Kind of a whoops. Here's what we'll do. We'll cut this off, and then we... How are we going to do this? We are going to... I know. This is so crazy. Okay, now watch. This is some magic. Okay, and stop. Okay, I'm doing this again. And stop. Look at this. This is crazy. What am I doing this for? I know. This is just to fix our situation because we have no easy way of doing that right about now. Okay, and we go back to cutting it again. Cut, down. Okay, cut this again. Over, cut this off. I know, you're like, Dom, you're crazy. No, this just makes my life easier since we don't have a way of pulling this stuff out of here. I'm almost done, everyone. Just bear with me. But this is what I was talking about before. You figure out a way to solve your problem, and this is how we're doing it. Okay, we should be about there. Okay, and then we go cut, down, okay, all the way over, cut this off, go over, do this again, cut, boom, okay, last time everybody, and we should be good. Whew, that was tricky. Right? Okay, not terrible. Not terrible at all. All right. Can they reach all this? They should be able to. Okay, we don't need to do that anymore. We just need to pick up this ethanol, like, ASAP. Whew. Alright, so this is gonna help with our issue that we were having. Right? We had a little bit of heat damage going on, but now we should start to see a fix. Now that all this is going in the right direction. We have some steel. We'll probably need to make more anyways. So let's actually start that process now. Let's do 5. Let's do 20. Then how's the temperature in here? Oh, perfect. Definitely what we needed. And with that, we are going to slow it down, everyone. We did get a lot of stuff done. We made a few errors in judgment, but we will work our way through that problem just like we've done everything else. We're just checking out the Apollo and where they're at on our mission here. They're grabbing as much of this as they can, and then they're gonna come home. Anyways, let me know your thoughts. Let me know your concerns, suggestions, any questions that come up, I'm always for listening and providing feedback. I do appreciate all of the constructive criticism because everybody has a way of doing this game and playing it, and it just, everybody can learn to do better overall. So that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Please give me a thumbs up if you will. I would truly appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one.